What's up, YouTube? What's up? So we're going about Hailey Van Lith, who got drafted recently by the Chicago Sky, and she's a really good player. I've seen her, playing a bit, but it's what she said when they did the start bench cut. You know that game that people like to play, and they asked her three names. They said Sabrina Lysico. I don't ain't saying her name right, and then it was uh, Tarasi, and it was Caitlin Clark. She said start Tarasi, she said bench Sabrina, and she said cut Caitlin Clark. And some people took that personal because they perceived it as a rivalry of intensity, so it kind of got ran with. Um, Everybody ain't kissing Caitlin Clark's ring. Everybody ain't all on the ring, all on the juice. Some people uh just don't be feeling Caitlin Clark like that, and they don't have to. It's a trips me out how some people are just so, look at you strange because if you don't want to, you know, say that she should start. I mean, she's in her second year. She had a great college career, but she ain't won nothing. So why all this Caitlin Clark? Because it's kind of like, like with LeBron James, if you don't anoint and don't play the game. And I'm a tripping out when I see WNBA players being forced to have to politic. They're being forced to have to tell a lie and say things, be part of the strange change for the crew. So, so a lot of people are taking it personal because in this the game was start, bench, and cut that Hailey Van Lith said cut Caitlin Clark. And they're gonna think because Clark had success against her that this is a perceived and they're gonna run with it. Well, maybe she ain't feeling her game like that. Maybe she ain't all enamored with her. Maybe she ain't all curled, toes ain't all curled up and hair all rolled about it. Everybody doesn't have the same demeanor, the same styling to think that you the end all be all. Everybody ain't all, um, we play that game start bench cut. Sometimes it'd be some unpopular opinions. Everybody ain't always gonna think that the same person. Tarasi was a better player than Caitlin Clark, and she got a long way to go. Sabrina, I can't really say, but I have to watch some more on it. But I know Tarasi is two times better than Caitlin Clark. So if I'm putting up against WNBA players who've had legendary careers in the WNBA and in college, then Caitlin Clark ain't in the discussion. So, but I'm just tripping because of how some people are like, well, how come she did that? Why would she do that? Well, she's got a choice. She has her own mind. She's got her own way that she wants to do it and respect that. So I don't see what the big deal is. We all don't have